Welcome back to another video. I have delayed this video for a long time and I feel so terrible because people already purchased the pattern and they are waiting for video tutorials to direct them on the pattern. I also feel grateful that people have been trusting me with my works, and that's what have been keeping me busy, so it's all good. So let's get to work. First of all, you need to purchase the pattern. Everything you need will be on the description box. I'm using an old yarn for this, so if you are doing this for a customer, make sure you use a new yarn to make the work look new, shiny, that new feel. I'm using this old yarn just for this video guide. So if this video guide isn't helpful, it probably means that you haven't purchased the pattern. So I advise you do that. Don't be sneaky. I advise you do that before you start, you get to work. Make sure you tight your magic circle, your magic ring. Alright, mine is not well tight in this video because I have a new plan for this hat design. You're going to eventually see that, but make sure your magic ring is well tight and secured for this particular hat. I also hope you've learned from my old videos how to hide your yarn tail. Does that make sense? After tightening the magic ring, the tail of the yarn, make sure you hide it on the second row. If you can't do that, you can do that with your needle. Also, please pay attention to how I enter every new rows. we've finished our rows of increases. The next row, which is from 6 to 11, says double crochet in each stitch, no more increases. You're going to do exact what the pattern says, and it will lead us to this now. Pay attention to how I started this row of increases. I chained up 3, then I put 2, and to complete it 3 in total. So you go around with 3, 3, 3, 3. Because I do not like chaining in my hat, so right now, to enter the next row, I'm going to totally ignore the chain 3. Unfortunately, my yarn wasn't enough, and I'm running out of black yarn, and someone just placed a huge amount of order, and the black is really important. That is why I just ignored this. I just ignored completing the first layer. Alright, I'm just going to dive into the second layer to complete this video this night and upload it this night, because I'm going to be busy, extremely busy, for the rest of this month. So please ignore the fact that I didn't finish the first layer. I mean, if you have the pattern, there is nothing much to do. I had to repeat what I just did because how you ended is very, very important. And I wish for you to have a clean and neat work. I also want to show you how to hide your tail when you are done with your work. Using a plastic needle isn't advisable for a strong project, a heavy project like this. So it's a good thing I have the iron needle. So I had to quickly switch it up and end this. So in case you don't already know, I sell yarn that I use for my tutorials, for my hats, for everything. I also sell crochet hooks and other equipment for crochet. All right, I basically sell all the materials for crochet at this point. So I'm still working on opening a different website, shopping site for that, for online customers. But you can text me on WhatsApp, on TikTok, on Instagram, anywhere that you can find me. You can text me to purchase. But I'm currently working on my website for the tools right now. Also, this cute stuff that I use to place my needles. Everything will be linked on this video when it's set. I'm going to come back, even if it's months from now. I'm going to come back and link them. A video guide for the wings will be created in a different video. Alright, so please bear with me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to keep creating video guides like this for my written pattern.